Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the Barroom Blitz. The whole new site. We are rocking and rolling. We hope you're enjoying the site. Sign up for the newsletter. Sign up, get your emails in. We'll start getting them nightly printouts every morning and get the scores in your email box in the morning. We're going to bring up, before we get to the Beast, we had a little college football. Notre Dame finally showed up this week. Penn State squeaks by Temple.
I was really hoping
Ohio State is out of the top 25 for the first time in 7 years.
Won a big one.
Oklahoma. The SEC is getting bigger. The Big 12 is bust. Anything else you guys got,
Quakertown.
Oh, Chris, there.
3-0.
Never mind. I'll bring it up. Whatever.
What,
we're going to start with the beef. Yeah, I just thought of one finally. We forgot Dead Guy showed up a little late. He's behind the mic. So.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. He's looking a little sexy. Wasn't sure we really actually started on time
Looks like
for once.
Steven Tyler.
I dig
a gay version of Steven Tyler.
A long day on the froth course.
I like how it's up to the fans for the imagination of Dead Guy. You have no idea what he looks like.
I'm 6'5", 220, and there's two of me.
You see that movie?
And he's this
Goonies?
big, ladies. He's this big.
You ever see that movie Goonies? He's sloth. There he is.
Wow.
Get him a Snickers.
That's brutal right there.
That's here's Chunk beside me. This is Chunk all grown up. Baby Roof.
Guy in here.
Baby Roof. Do you got any beefs, Dead Guy?
I had a beef about 4 weeks ago, and we haven't done a show since then. It's a little outdated. I feel like Breslin here bringing up something that makes
Is it
no
Parking
sense.
Authority?
No, it was
'cause that's Breslin.
it was the Hunter Pence double that they reviewed, and they
call it back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was the protest game. The call was right, but the way they came to the call was incorrect.
Right.
That was my big beef. Joe West, you're a
Well, the
moron.
big thing they said is the Phillies came out to question if it was a home run.
Yeah, but that turned out
Joe
to be a
West
lie.
lied.
I think.
He lied.
Yeah, that's what I said. They didn't. So.
Cowboy Joe.
So, but I guess if that was the case, then it actually is correct. Because
Right.
they could come through it that way. And then my other beef along with that was the fans saying that it was the umpire's fault. The game went to extra innings.
Well, then the first thing is they're getting every radio station in the world had that guy on the radio. I was like, screw you! You cost us the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Well, he did and he didn't. But we had ample chances to win the game.
Right, I know
after
that, but
you
I'm
know
just
what I mean?
saying, you know you're not supposed to do it. I know it's
Well,
tough.
yeah.
It's tough though. Every one of us will do it.
Well,
The ball comes to you, you're gonna reach.
Well, it was like three games later when one was hit deep and the guy was going for it with his son and he backed up with his son and that was in Philly. I was like, all right.
Oh, I was a Philly fan
tough.
too. So, yeah, obviously. All right, Patrick, you got a beef?
My beef is with Collinsworth last night, talking about Peters. We get it. He was having a good game, but he brought Peters up literally, 10 times last night? How many times did they go to Peters running down the field making a block? He had a good game. Yeah, get it.
Yeah, who brings up a lineman?
What do they marry him at the end of the game?
Oh. Gordo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cheeks.
I beef myself.
Oh. This is big news. Breaking news on the Barroom Blitz.
Poor Tony Romo as I threw the garage apart as you lost the game against the Jets. Then I cursed you here and wished you dead. And was glad Kitna came in and
Kitna sucked.
I can't believe my eyes. He actually brought the team.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky that Kitna didn't do good and threw a couple interceptions because there would have been a major stuff going on this week.
Well, Kitna came in hot.
Yeah.
He threw that beautiful touchdown pass, and then.
But like you said, though, Romo comes back and he's hot, so that gives him more of like a superstar. Gives him that gritty that you want for your quarterback.
Tony Romo reminds me of Kenny from South Park. You always know he's going to die every episode. You just don't know when.
That's true.
Well, the worst thing is though
He didn't die.
Now, if he plays this week with a punctured lung, Cheeks.
He don't have a puncture.
He will be up. I saw a flash.
Bruised rib.
Cracked rib.
I think his eyes got knocked out of the.
Well, I'm just saying, if he comes back in, and even if he has sore ribs, and he tapes him up and plays,
Suck it up against the Redskins.
Get knocked out.
Yeah, and he beats the Redskins. He's right here, back up in the top 10 quarterbacks. He's in the higher echelon.
They knew he wasn't knocked up when he got up and didn't say, Jessica. I'm still here. I'm still here.
All right, Tom Arama, your beef time.
All right, so I got two beefs. The one beef is the NFL is supposed to automatically review all touchdowns, but it seems like they only
got
do
a lot
some
wrong.
of them. There was the Darryl Sproles touchdown where
The
he
1
was
foot, right?
he was
Yeah.
clearly out of bounds,
Yep.
and there was no replay challenge of it. And if a coach challenges that play, he gets flagged.
Yeah.
So coach can't challenge it, and yet they let
They
an
didn't redo it.
obvious one go by.
Right.
So
Good beef right there. I was
Good
driving
job,
me nuts
Tom.
on Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Barry
You just
Horowitz.
Sproles
Pat's
played
get a
the
gold
Braves.
star.
Saints.
That's
All right. And what's your other beef?
and my other beef is the NFL today fined Dunton Robertson $40,000. He should have been suspended at least 1 game. That hit was so cheap. He didn't try to tackle the guy. He leaped at him head first. He should have had an instant suspension. This wasn't the first time. This was at least the second
if it
time
was-
on an Eagles play.
If it was Harrison, it would have been. He would be out for the season.
and you could
Yep.
he didn't even try to tackle
No,
him.
he-
He just went right
Same
up with
thing
his
as
head.
last year, except he didn't leave his feet.
I
this
heard
time.
guys saying that what Cullen Jenkins did was worse. I was like, are you kidding me?
No.
I was like, they even compare as an Atlanta fan. I was like, how can you even compare? But that's how people see it. They don't, you know what I mean? They think it's football. It don't matter. But that's a dangerous play. Like, I totally agree. It's sickening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, then throw all the guys out of the NFL that played dangerous.
No,
No, that's a dangerous
Terrible.
play.
What the hell kind? Wear skirts.
That's,
Right.
that's
And
a
look,
dangerous play.
And I, to go along with that, they gave a roughing the passer the other day on, I think it was Cutler. The Saints sacked Cutler, and all they did was tackle him,
But they
and
felt
they did a
sorry for him.
15 yards penalty. And
Yeah.
and to your point, I'm like, this is football.
Yeah.
But that hit against Macklin was so cheap,
Yeah, that was
and it
terrible.
wasn't even. He just went for him.
Asante Samuel does the same thing almost every time he tackles too,
Well,
though.
but
He
not
always
dodge
no,
at the
but like
head.
that. I mean, eventually it will happen when he keeps doing it. You know what I mean? But we all love Samuel here. You know?
All right, my beef time. Chris Pronger, captain. Did we not
Oh,
see
come
that?
on.
Come
Stop
on.
with your hate on Chris
Oh,
Pronger.
my
So
God. Ooh,
sick of you hating on
Jesus
Pronger, man.
Christ, Chris Pronger,
Who would you have
captain.
had?
He's already
I don't
skating.
know.
He's already skating with the team. dude.
Whatever.
He's the best player of the team.
Stop. He's not.
Deputy
He's
dog.
not. He
Chris
causes
Pronger.
problems in that locker room.
What? No, he's not. He
Yeah,
is the
he
guy.
is.
He's the
tore
guy.
the locker room up. That's why the team split up.
All right, we got rid of a couple.
Whatever.
party boys.
He better win
We're
now,
good.
tough guy.
We're gonna
All
be
right.
all right.
I kinda-
Pronger will get hurt. He won't play
I would have
half the
preferred to
season.
see like Briere. Now I know he's an alternate.
Yeah.
I want a guy that's always going to be there. And Pronger has
Always
had 2
is hurt.
years of being hurt, and he's not young guy. He's not old.
Yeah, but he's a
He's
shoe-in.
Chris Prongalier.
He's a shoe-in Hall of Famer who is the anchor of your blue line. And you got to remember, we
Whatever.
were all talking about how good our blue line was last
Whatever.
year. It's still the same blue line.
Yeah, I just don't like having captains that
Blue
aren't
line,
on
red
the
line,
ice.
green line, shoe
Remember when they
line.
He's
had
already skating with
Forsberg?
the team. He's already
My last
But he's also saying he's not sure if he's going to play.
My
years ago, he
last
played
beef
like 80 games.
for the week, Pat Breslin. This one's for you, buddy. You and your stupid text messages, first of all. Stop picking on my man, Utley, and stop saying Howard stinks. And you know what? When you listen to radio, come up with your own opinion. We already had one guy on the show that used to just listen to radio and spread out the opinions he hears on the radio, and I don't like it, all right?
Cheeks is still here.
No.
Oh, it wasn't
He's sitting
him.
over there, the big dumb guy over there, Dougie. But
Where is Doug? Is he
he's
alive?
over there talking now to Ronnie
thinks
again.
he's
He's going to
cool.
try to get a ride home from you guys. You should let him walk.
You're taking us home.
Tries to get a driver mute.
He's not gonna
Ah, never mind.
Yeah, you can
All right. Well, this is normally the end of our segments, but we will be back with some more because we're going to go through a little fantasy league with my
Fantasy, and I can
boy, our
laugh
boy
at
Patsick, and we
Patsick.
still have another segment coming up. Our new official Barroom Blitz handicappers are here
we
tonight.
have brought him. What's her name?
Gentleman Johnny Vegas and Nasty Nate.
Gentleman
They will
Johnny
be up.
Vegas.
We'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
Dot.